Come check out this awesome horse mod! Welcome guys to episode 945 of Minecraft, and I'm using the Simply Horses mod. No, don't die! No, stop! Don't do this to me, horses! Don't die, I'm going to die. Let's get off, get off, get out. I want to get out, I want to get out. Let me get out. No! No! Oh god, we're gonna die. We're gonna die a painful death. I want to get out. Let me out. Let me out, courage. Let me fly. Ah. I thought I'm gonna lose my horses. They're dead. They died. Well, that's rather sad. G'day mateys, as you may know I'm using the Simply Horses mod and it is pretty damn awesome. Well, this mod is designed, it was designed way before the actual horses were announced to be in official vanilla Minecraft, and it's supposed to inspire Jeb into how horses are meant to be like, or how a developer is having the vision of horses implemented in Minecraft. Here you can see a horse that I've tamed and is rather quite nice, very nice. You can see here we have a herd of horses. The white horses meaning that they are female. These are I actually haven't named him, or actually gave him a breed name. You can change these into 3 different types of breeds, and you can see the brown ones. There's a brown one over there. They're the Broncos. They're the males of the herd, and they don't like if you sneak up on them. They don't like you. If you're about to engage or about to tame a horse, they don't kind of like you. So this is going to be kind of a longer video. A lot of people have been asking for longer videos, and this is sort of going to be a longer video trying to explain every single little itty-bitty detail of this mod because it was really fascinating. Oop, he doesn't like me. Yeah, he's trying to show who's boss. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure how boss I am. But if you keep on tapping W, you can see this is the full actual sprint. You can actually make him faster if you actually give him a name, or not a name, a sort of a breed. Hey, you bugger off there, mate. Alright, you just disappeared. Whatever, mate. Is there a horse? Yeah, there's a horse over there. Alright. That guy can just bugger off. I'm just trying to talk to my little horsey over here, and you just come over here and butt me. I knew you were gonna do that. Arrogant prick right there. Alright, so let's go here, and what we need to do... Ah, you're at it again, mate. Yeah, you bugger off over there. You can see that it is kind of buggy. Oh, he's at it again. Ah, teach me a lesson, huh, punk? Hey, yeah, fuck you. Alright, I really shouldn't have said that. I don't know what I'm thinking. Alright, well, you can actually... Oh, God, he's at it again. Yeah, you stay over there. Alright, so you can see that we have... Oh, God, this is going to be a pain. I can definitely see this guy being a real pain. He's a jerk right there. Yeah. Huh? What are you gonna do, huh? Oh god. Stop it. Stop it right. Okay, disappear. Alright. Whatever, mate. Alright, so here you can see we have a Mustang, we can have an Arabian, and... Okay, never mind him. And we can have a Sylesdale yoke horse. Particularly I like the Mustangs. So here we can see, oh well, they're basically the same sort of color, but you can actually tame these guys. So what we're going to do is going to get a lasso. A lasso is crafted like so, using some string and some iron ingots. And I was just thinking, I keep on thinking that I swore in a video in this video, and I was thinking before that I had this weird feeling that I would swear in this video. I have no idea why, but I guess I did. And yeah, you want to be tamed? Yeah, alright, yeah, you know what? I lassoed him, and we're going to attach him to a piece of wood. Any piece of wood will work. You can use wooden blocks, but I like to use these fence posts as they look more of a attractive sort of feel to it. You can see he's the Bronco, and what we're going to do is we're going to feed this fat guy some cakes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get into my inventory and throw in a lot of cakes in here. Did you just break off the leash? Oh, you bad boy. Alright, I can see you being a real big pain to tame. Stop it. You can see he's sort of knocking me back. I do believe the Mo Creatures has a nicer sort of animation or taming process to break him, and we have broken this horse. I'm not quite sure how the correct pronunciation is, or tamed the horse, and we have all these extra cakes, so we can just throw it in here. What you can do now is you can just go get this lasso him into a wooden fence over here, and we can change him into an Arabian stuff. They have different abilities. Mustangs are predominantly faster. These have some towing abilities, and also no, Mustangs can actually ride over zombies and other sort of crazy mobs, and these guys have the pulling power. So we're gonna put this guy, yep, ooh, blam. Alright, I like this horse. You can see it's already got the reins on him. You can go place a saddle, a vanilla Minecraft saddle. Do they have a craft? Yeah, they finally have a crafting recipe. That was implemented quite some time ago, but I was never too sure about that. But here we go, place it in. Or maybe the mod has implemented a crafting recipe. I don't really follow. I haven't really placed too many crafting recipes of saddles in my life in Minecraft. They've normally been coming in dungeon chests. But alright, here's this horse, and we can't place a saddle. I wonder why. I do believe this might be a towing. Ah, look at this, a baby foal. This is the first time I've seen one. Oh, aren't you a little ugly little guy? I thought you'd be a little bit cuter, but you're just looking very blocky and primitive. Not very cute at all. Alright, well, you can also notice that they are smoky. If they're smoking, it means they're ready to be tamed. They want to be tamed, and they want to get it on. But we've tamed these two guys. And what we can do here is we can't actually change the breed of the horses, knowing since there are 3 different types of horse hoofs we can put on, and that basically changes the breed of the horse. Now we can also craft 3 different wagons or stationary things or trailers. Here we got a trailer here, we got a wagon over here, and we've got a Vardo. Now a Vardo, I haven't actually experimented with these too much because it is very tedious to actually mount the horses on. It took quite some time to do the intro. And what I'm going to do here is going to get my lasso and go. Don't you dare break that. There we go. And lasso him. Do we do that? No. Don't you? All right. I guess I'm not quite sure why I didn't attach that one. We'll never know. But you can also use these sugar cubes, but cake is the most effective. It takes 8 cake, and there's a graph on how much it takes to tame a horse, and cake is the most effective. Thus why I'm using cake, and I think I have to eat a cake for myself. Oh, there we go, we've transformed this horse, and what we're going to do is we're going to give him the pulling power as well, so we can actually pull this Vardo. Now Vardos actually take 4 horses, which I haven't really experimented with, and look at this, we're going to crisscross. No wait, we don't need to do that. I do believe we need to place on the harnesses first. So there we go, place the harness on that one, and place the draft harness on... Hey, you do not go anywhere. You come back here, buddy. There we go, and we'll just, you know what, we're just going to get this lasso. Lasso actually treats the horse as a sort of leash. We can leash him over here, and leashes have been implemented into the vanilla horses. I'm not quite sure which model do I like or I prefer. I think I prefer this one a little bit better. But here we go. These carts, there's crafting recipes in the forum description. It gets. I don't want to make this video extremely long, but take a look at this. They treat themselves as sort of entities, and they basically vary from the size. So you can see we've got a bigger wagon going to a greater wagon to the biggest wagon, and this being the biggest wagon, and we can actually store some stuff, you can see here, and we can even sleep inside here. So that's sort of like a caravan camp sort of thing that they used to do in the Western sort of lifestyle. And I wish it would be pretty cool to be a cowboy. Instead of being a cowboy, I'm a YouTuber. Alright, we'll place that down, but let's go here, place this lasso on you, and lasso you two together. There we go. And if you crisscross the lassos like I just did, you can actually, they come into one entity, and you can see they've got sort of butt clamps, and on their butt they've got clamps, and you can just hold that and attach them to this, and voila, we shall be ready to skedaddle. I'm not quite sure how this will work. Not quite sure either. Maybe if I should just break this just to be a bit safer. I don't want it to get jammed or anything. move this, yeah, a little bit. Yeah, nice, nice. Here we go. It's getting a bit nighttime, is it? Well, we're going to switch it to daytime. Switch this to creative, not creative mode, out of creative mode. Oh, God. And what we're going to do is we're just going to click, right, no, shift click, there we go, and press R. This took me quite some time to figure out. And oh, God, where are we going? Where are my horses? No, we've completely screwed this up, horsies. Horsies. You're supposed to be pulling the wrong way. You're pulling me the wrong way. Oh, God. No, don't. Okay, we fell into a deep ravine. All that time and effort, and we've forgotten. So this is the predicament I'm in. My wagon has fallen in this ravine, and my horses are kind of... Okay, I did not expect that to happen. Now, there are some downsides of this mod, like you've just seen, that if you encounter a little bit of rugged terrain, like a ravine, or, for example, just a desert sort of area like this, you can see that there are a lot of inclines and sort of declines, and it sort of gets really annoying, especially if you're not looking where you're going, on how you're actually traveling across the area of Minecraft. This mod is very exceptional in flat areas. Say, for example, if you had a world in flat... Oh, God, we don't want to hurt our horse. If we had a horse or sort of world in flatland, but it's not very practical in sort of the vanilla Minecraft setting. It's very sort of hard to travel across Minecraft, keeping everything sort of normal without it glitching up. You can see here we're riding sort of sideways, and you can see the horse is sort of flickering back and forth in the black area. Now, what you can do is I'm actually mounted my horse with a saddle. This is a Mustang. Now, like I said before, Mustangs actually have the ability to push zombies or any sort of other sort of creatures in the opposite direction, and sort of give them a little bit of a hassle. So we don't want this zombie to die, but I want to push him. A better example would be a cow if they're in a full gallop, I should say. Full gallop, and bam, you can see that I've pushed the cow, and you can see that the Mustang actually pushes the entity. And here we go, we'll try and attack. Yes, there we go, there we go. Nice, there we go. We killed the zombie with the horse charge sort of feature. Now, there is also a pretty cool feature that you can shoot a bow and arrow from a horse. That's pretty cool, and they have an instant critical hit, so it instantly gives the player a critical hit. So that's one of the awesome features of this horse. Now, you can see that my horse doesn't really understand that we're going up one block, and sort of flashes black, which is kind of disappointing. Really off for me. It's very off-putting seeing like the black. I love the horse animation. Look at that, very beautiful. Now, if you're wondering how high the horse jumps, it actually jumps 2 blocks. Now, you can actually gallop a lot faster than this if you actually give it some food, which is... Well, there's a creeper. Alright, get my bow and arrow. Where's my bow and arrow? Oh, we're in creative. Oh, God. No, don't you dare explode. Yes, go, horsey. Ride, horsey. Ride. Now, oh, God, I don't know where my little base is. But you can see that my horse is sort of slowing down now. They actually need to be fed to keep on galloping. We're actually doing a full gallop. Now, to gallop, you need to tap W. And to slow down, you need to tap S to slow down. And if you want to go to a complete fast halt, all you need to do is press Shift. There we go. And there goes my horsey. Now we're doing a slight canter. We just... a slight trot, and now we're gonna full gallop away from this skeleton and hopefully not get killed. Alright, let's go charge the zombie. There we go. Nice. Look at this zombie charge. Alright, it's very hard to aim. It's really... I'm sorry for the horse. He's turning black. It's like flickering black and then going back into its correct color, and I'm kind of feeling sorry for the horse running in sand. You know how hard running in sand is? Now, yes, this mod is available for multiplayer, so for the people that want to actually enjoy the wagon in style, what you can actually do is have multiple people on one wagon at a time, which is pretty damn cool. So this pretty much covers the entire Simply Horses mod, and this Bronco is really at it again. Yeah, he's trying to hurt me, yeah, but you can't do anything because I'm on a horse. I thought I was in creative mode, but I'm on a horse. Yeah, what are you gonna do, huh? I'm riding one of your bitches. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. I'm sorry about the profanity today. I'm not quite sure what happened over to me. Happy Anzac Day. Today's Anzac Day, and lest we forget. Have a nice day.